Can you tell us where we are today?
No.
Excuse me.
Look at this little terrier bread. You're like, yeah. Okay.
Can I try one of each? Sure. Okay. That has roast for you guys. Here you go, baby. Water?
What'd you get me here, bro?
Roast. The man is all. Look, looks like they're known for their Kona right here, sir. Good cream.
What are you drinking?
Like that?
What'd you order, bro?
Just cold brew, cuz. Come on, man.
All the way around?
Cold brew, and then I got a white mocha grease from Mom. Cold brew's crazy good. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thanks.
This is a nice shop.
Beautiful, huh?
Oh my god. It's got so many cool things.
Did you get a coffee?
Tart. I like these hats.
That's a nice hat.
Trivia about me that. That's a coffee roaster hat. Don't they have lots of things here?
What do you got?
It's a cold brew. It's their house blend.
Is it legit?
It's good. It's smooth. It's acidic. How do you like yours?
It's pretty nice. Pretty rich. Full body.
Full body. Bro.
What's going on?
Look at these. We got harvest season right now. We're at Green World Coffee. They're growing red Catuai and Kona Typica, and they're harvesting. Look at all the different color cherry. Look at this. Every color. Now you might ask yourself why some are ripe on the same and some aren't.
Are these gonna be hand-picked?
Hand-picked, and with respect to evolution, that means some are ready. That tells insects and people like us, some are ready to pick, and then some will remain to keep the tree's progeny alive.
And what kind of beans are you looking for?
It's good quality. Like, Typica is great. Anything with really good color.
Example of the monsters here.
How big these ones are.
cap's gonna be on the inside. It's only just a quick, like 10-15 minute long
Perfect.
tour. I'm just letting you guys a little about who we are, how we got started, and the process from how we go from the coffee bean into your coffee cup. It's me. When we slow down, speak up, please, and just let me know. So we started growing here about 10-ish years ago, around 2013, 2014. This is Howard Green. This is the owner of Girl Coffee Farms. That's Photoshop. He was just really into coffee though, wanted to make that perfect cup for himself, and then the businessman side of them, of course, wanted to do the gift shop with the cafe included. Just about 3-ish years though to officially open up though for a couple of reasons. The first one being the land that we bought here. We bought it from the Dole plantation, so pineapple used to grow in these fields. So this soil is really acidic and kind of hard to grow a good tasting coffee tree in. Yeah. So we had some college students come down, work our soil, give that good pH balance to make the trees grow in a better environment. And it secondly does take 3 years for the trees to fully grow. So what it first was like when we first started planting the trees, we got them from the seller on Molokai, we had them shipped here and then planted them. For the actual process itself, it'll start blooming here as the white flower. It's really pretty that time of year, very fragrant. Maybe similar to a gardenia flower. Then over time, it'll turn to what we have, the coffee cherry, or what we call the coffee cherry. It'll start as the green, and then it'll hit the red. When it hits that deep cherry wine red when we pick our coffee. All of our coffee is going to be hand-picked. We have a select team of gardeners who work in our garden every day, picking the beans and just tending to the trees whenever way they can. To get the coffee beans out of the coffee cherry, which is its outer shell, we honestly squeeze them right out. They're really slimy, so they'll come out pretty easily. For the cherries though, we'll put them into some of our teas that we have because they are fruity and they do have some caffeine to them. For the first machine, for the coffee beans, we'll put them through the pulping machine. We'll put it through the top, this will spin, and it'll kind of pull all those stringy bits and pieces off. And then we'll let our coffee sun roast for about 2 weeks around, so it only has about 10 to 11% of moisture left in the beans. And then we're going to run through one more machine, will be the parchment machine. This kind of strips out that last layer of skin. We call it parchment because it's similar to like a parchment paper. Gets that up, and we have the green bean, and the green bean is what you call an unroasted coffee bean. So it'll be one of our roasters here.
Oh yeah, my son works for Smoky Hollow.
Yeah.
In California, in El Segundo.
Is that a roasting?
Yeah, and he roasts coffee, set up the whole program, and he also could build a roaster.
Oh, cool. So this will be one of our smaller ones. We have 2 in-house. This one will hold about 25 pounds of coffee. We have a bigger one in the back that'll hold about double the size, about 50 pounds of coffee. How it works is we'll add it through the top here. When it's actually roasting, it'll be on the inside, it'll be spinning. When it's done with the roasting, it'll spin, or it'll drop to here. This will spin. This will be our cooling rack. This helps distribute the heat to the beans all evenly, which is not getting over or undercooked. Kind of how it works though, this will be kind of like a computer screen. This will just have everything saved onto it. So we'll kind of select which one we're doing, depending on like if we're doing a light bean, medium bean, or a dark bean. We'll kind of wash the grass, make sure it's lined up to where it's supposed to be. Roast will be about 15-ish minutes, around 425 to 450 again, depending on what kind of roast we're going for. Just want to wait here. I'll grab you guys some coffee to look at.
I love this. This is
Where's
great.
Target?
I know, he's right there. You should call him.
So this will be the Greenwood House Blend. This will be the only coffee that we make with the beans that we grow personally. It's going to be really good. It's going to be medium roast, very smooth for a coffee, a little bit of a nutty undertone. This will be a valve here if you guys want to squeeze it and smell it. This doesn't have a whole lot of scent to it because it's going to be a non-flavored coffee. I do have a couple flavored ones for you to look at though. This one's going to be Hawaiian coffee cakes. This will be our top seller for our flavored coffees. It's a mixture of like cinnamon and coconut. This one's pretty good. Also got you guys the blueberry strudel because this one smells really good. For our flavored coffees, it's going to be our North Shore blend as our base, and then we'll add a mixture of flavored oils over the top to kind of get that flavor that we're going for. We do get a lot of our coffee imported from Central America, South America, and the Big Island. So we'll get them as that green unroasted bean, and then we'll do all the roasting here, flavoring here, and packaging here in-house.
Oh, nice.
How much of the coffee do you grow here?
So we have about 7 acres in total. So we'll do like the house blend with ours.
We saw your 2 new plants coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I snuck over.
I know, they're cute, aren't they? Baby trees.
So this is actually 7 acres of land here.
Yeah. Well, in total we have 7 acres of land.
All right.
Me over here.
All right.
So the coffees here that you grow is for the house blend.
For the house blend, yeah. So like I said, we have about 7 acres of land in total, and that'll give us about 7,000 trees. We have this main one open for the public for like educational and learning purposes. We also have more of a private one that way that we have just our gardens that go to. So we have a little bit more than just this. We have 2 variants of coffee trees in our garden. We have the Kona Typica and the red Catuai trees.
I like the Kona Typica.
Yeah.
That's a big bean.
Yeah. Y'all came out like a great time of year. We're in the middle of our producing season. There's a lot to see out here right now. We all want to go back to where the baby trees are again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go this way. It's easier.
And how about the color of these beans?
What's that?
The color of these beans. Like, what does that indicate?
So the green is kind of when they're first starting to turn, and then the deeper the red is, the more ripened it is.
So they don't all ripen at the same time?
No, they'll kind of go in like different times.
So then you come out and take the...
Yeah, our gardeners will come through, and then they know which ones to pick, depending on what
Do they shake it, or is it hand-picked?
It's all hand-picked.
Oh, nice. What about the roosters? You get anything too?
The roosters, they don't really mess with
They're taking it, or just, yeah, I think they're just picking it. Hey, she's giving us a tour of the coffee field there. You want to go? Come on. Come on, Leah.
Yeah, honestly, the chickens, they don't really mess with the trees a whole lot. They're not really interested in eating the coffee.
Does their fertilizer help the trees?
What's that?
When they...
fertilizer.
I'm sure it does.
Are they just here because...
Because they're cool.
Are they your pets?
The chickens aren't our personal animals. They're all going to be wild chickens. They kind of just like to come here for the people and the food, you know.
I love them.
And I love them have little baby chicks.
Do you also see eggs around here?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh wow, cool.
They lay eggs, right?
A little shed to lay their eggs in.
And then you get to keep the eggs and...
Honestly, we don't really mess with the eggs. A lot of times they'll hatch every now and then. We'll have a little batch of babies.
That's so cool.
So yeah, this will be 100 new trees that we just planted within the past couple months or so.
100 new trees planted.
Yeah. It's really interesting to see. So yeah, give it about 3 years. They'll be maybe not this full size yet, but they'll be big enough to start producing coffee. The branches on coffee trees though can actually only produce once. So once our gardeners go through and with all the beans that we need, they'll cut the branches back down to the trunk. So by next harvest season, they can regrow and start reproducing again.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then the ratio for the trees will be about 10 to 1. So what that kind of means is each tree will produce about 10 pounds of coffee, but once you go through that whole process I explained on the inside, we'll only get about 1 pound of coffee to actually sell. And then those bags I showed you on this were half pounds to kind of be like a reference of them.
Okay.
Do you know what a pea berry is?
Of course, I love pea berry. Yeah, the smaller one.
Yeah. So we'll also sell a pea berry whenever we get enough of a batch of them. And then I'll squeeze one out for you guys to see.
I wonder how much of your percentage of your crop would be pea berry.
Oh, that's a good question. I honestly have no clue. Because
Yeah.
they're just so random, honestly. There's no way to like tell.
I love pea berry, but my favorite is the Kona. I love
the Kona?
Yeah, because I love that big bean and I like that flavor.
Yeah.
How about the acidity of your coffee? Is it low, high,
Oh,
medium?
for ours it's very low. We have a very smooth coffee. The green
Oh,
roll.
that's nice. Your original coffee that you grow
Yeah.
here. So what do you think is better as far
I want to
as...
see that. It's kind of slimy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's the bean there?
That's the beans.
That's
You
a
want to take
ripe
it?
one.
Yeah.
It's very slimy.
Yeah, I take it.
And then this is what we'll put into some of our teas, the coffee cherry,
Wow.
the outer shell.
Oh,
Can you
so
eat this?
They make a tea out of that, the outer shell. No, you're not supposed to eat that thing.
They are technically edible, but there's not going to be a whole lot of
It's got a nice
flavor
enzyme.
to it. It might be a little bit fruity, if anything.
But look at how big that bean
Yeah.
is. And then when you roast it, it gets bigger, right? Or
Honestly, I
smaller.
think they might get a little bit smaller because we let it sun roast, so like some of that moisture will be taken out of that bean.
Well, you're halfway through the tour, bro.
One's the Typica.
This is it. Look, this is the one that they grow here. They have. She has.
No,
says
which one's the Typica?
I want to say,
The red Catuai, right? The two
I want to say these big bushy ones
The
are the red
big one.
Catuai, the small skinny ones are the Kona Typica, but I might have that mixed up, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Well, you're halfway through the tour. This is my son. He works at the Sleepy Hollow.
Hi, I'm Mia.
if you ever come to LA, we'll take care of you too.
Sounds good. I'll hit you guys up.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, that's kind of all there really is to it. It's not a hard process. It's just a very long process in the end.
What do you call? What kind of coffee is this? Is it Kona?
I think these big bushier ones are going to be the red Catuai.
They have 3 roasters, Tark.
Yeah, that's cool.
2 inside and 1, right? 2 inside and 1 out. The big commercial ones.
Oh, we only have 2 roasters. So we have the one in our back, kind of like our production area. Then we had the one I showed you guys.
Right.
Is anybody roasting in the back by now, by chance?
I don't think so right now. You'd be able to smell it usually.
I
That's
see.
like burnt popcorn
I
in
see.
a way. Yeah,
I
do
love
too.
the smell of fresh roasting coffee. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
And what was your name again?
Mia.
Mia.
Yes.
And what's your title here?
I'm just a retail specialist, so like I sell the coffee. Every now and then I'll go in the cafe, be a little bit of a barista, but
I see.
typically stay in the retail side, just sell the merchandise
I
and all
see.
that.
Were you born on this island?
No, I was born in Germany. My dad's military, so it's our second time living here. So I've been here about 5.5 years in total.
Very nice.
I know.
Yeah. You guys from LA?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's with SantaMonicaCloseup.com.
Nice.
So
Well, thank you so much for the tour.
Of course, if you have any more questions or just need more help, I can meet you guys on the inside.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to walk around so you can find.
Okay,
Thank
we'll walk around a little bit more.
Yeah,
Thank you so
did a
much.
great job.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you. These are the ripe ones right here. These. Remember, she squeezed them out. Look.
Did you try a cup of coffee here?
Oh, it's so good. Look. That was the white mocha.
I think I'm gonna buy a pound of that.
Oh man.
The house coffee.
It's low acid. It's really good. Delicious. This is the best coffee I've had so far.